Hello Penguinauts, I'm the Beardy Penguin and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. It has been some time, but my exams are finally over, so we can get back into the regular upload schedule, and I think it's about time we started a new Hearts of Iron 4 series. The last two sort of ended anticlimactically, because the Neo-Ottoman one, I mean, we lost the war. Thanks to Germany's incompetence. And the nationalist Spain one, we won the war, but then the game froze, and then they fixed the bug that caused it to freeze in the 1.5 Cornflakes update, which promptly made all previous saves incompatible. So even though they fixed the bug, we couldn't go back and continue playing, which was very irritating. But hopefully this one will be a little bit more exciting. Well, the series themselves were fun, but they didn't end very well. But let's hope they've fixed enough bugs for us to actually get through it this time. So we're going to start a new game, of course, in January 1936, and this time we're going to do something a little bit more niche. Okay, we've done Spain, we've done France, we've done Turkey. This time we're going to play as Sweden, and since we've done two fascist nations in a row, I think we're going to do communist Sweden, which should be quite interesting. I've got us a couple of mods this time. So we've got Swedish Tiger, which gives us a focus tree for Sweden, gives us some pretty interesting events and stuff as well, which should be quite fun. We of course also have the Enhanced Peace Conference AI, which means that, you know, the Soviet Union, when it's involved in a war with the United States, won't just randomly puppet Texas. You know, it makes it more sensible. And we of course also have Make Peace Not War, which allows for conditional surrender, white pieces, and the establishment of non-militarized zones and things like that. So I think we will just get straight into it. We are going to turn on historical AI focuses, and that's because I kind of enjoy it with historical AI focuses, because if you keep it on, then history follows roughly its real life course. So then when you fuck with things and stuff goes bananas later on, you know that it's because of you, it's because you changed something that the whole world history has changed. Whereas if you turn it off, you'll end up with a democratic Soviet Union and a fascist United States in like 1938. And it's just completely unpredictable and everything goes mental. So it is fun to play without it sometimes, but when I do these sort of playthroughs and I do my alternate history games, I do prefer to keep it on. We'll just play on regular. I prefer to play more difficult countries and actually just changing the difficulties, because they don't make the AI better, they just give you loads of debuffs, as you see. Which is no fun whatsoever. So I think we will just start. We're not playing with expert AI again, because last time that made the Soviet Union just utterly unstoppable, which I guess is more realistic, but yeah, it wasn't much fun. Although we are going to be allies with the Soviet Union this time, so hey, I don't know, maybe it'll make things a little harder on us. Either way, we're playing a pretty damn difficult nation as it is, so I don't think we need to introduce expert AI. There we go! Make Peace Not War settings. Upon clicking Take Me There, an event chain will start and guide you through all four options. Okay, take me there. Let's have a look at the settings. Right. Features the possibility of minor nations to face a coup or even a revolution after defeat in a recent war. The chances are random each time for nations selecting, nothing will change. Only on historical games is yeah, don't activate that. Execute a peace conference via command. This is a more user-friendly method than the mod solution, transferring states to the winner, and also allows to form puppets. It can be exploited quite easily. There are no straits to abort the conference if a player takes too much. So just only enable this if you can refrain yourself from being unfair to the AI. Ah. No, I won't activate that. Annoyed by conscription and common laws requiring to start decisions. These laws are a way to keep game from being too easy. If you enable them, forcing peace will additionally cost some war support, stability, and party popularity. Enable or disable easier decisions. Yeah, I won't activate that. Okay, done. Awesome. Okay. So we just went through the Make Peace Not War settings. So yeah, as I said, that just allows us a bit more flexibility when it comes to making peace. So let's have a look at our focus tree first of all. as you see, we have ourselves a unique focus tree for Sweden. Let's have a look at the political focus tree. So, Scandinavian isolation, that looks really lame. That's what Sweden did in reality. But we are going to do abandon neutrality. And we're gonna take the IKEAs back. Okay, we're gonna have those meatballs, I guess. I know people who go to IKEA for breakfast, which is really strange. Like, they sell flat pack furniture, but they also have apparently just a very cheap restaurant. A lot of people I know actually just go to IKEA for breakfast for a treat, which is very strange. That's what I think anyway, but hey, you know, what do I know? Right, so abandon neutrality. We lose a bunch of stability, but we are very stable right now. Lovely. Revoke the Airland. I can't speak Swedish, so I'm probably going to butcher this. Convention. Okay. Wait, we have demilitarized zone. Where's our demilitarized zone? Let's search for it. There we go. That's a demilitarized zone. Troops may not enter. Ah, okay. I have no idea what the history of the region is, so I have no idea why that's a thing. But okie dokie. Oh. Okay, cool. Right, then we can set up ourselves a communist government. We can either abolish the monarchy or arrest loyalists. And then we can demand, okay, we can demand Airland. I don't think it's actually pronounced Airland because it's got a weird thing on the A, but I'm going to call it Airland anyway. So we can demand that from the Finns. Okay, cool. Then we can fund Norwegian communists, which is awesome. Then we can create a faction and yeah, I don't want to join the USSR. No, don't want to do that. We'll make our own faction, although we'll of course be allied with the USSR, but I want to control my own wars. Thank you very much. And we can unify with Norway. Join both the countries into a Scandinavian Socialist Union. Hell yes, that's what we want to do. And that also means that we can do some invading before. So we don't have to invade Norway, we can unify with them. Hopefully. And yeah, we could possibly invade Finland, but I kind of want to invade Denmark before the Germans do. That's kind of the plan. We also get pretty good Atlantic bases if you invade Denmark as well. So that's kind of what I want to go for. I want to invade Denmark, then we've got a pretty good jumping off point into the German Reich. Yeah, that stops them invading Norway easily as well if we don't unify with them in time. Then maybe, yeah, the Soviets will take Finland, won't they? Although it would be nice to have Finland as well. I don't know. You invade too many countries while tension goes up and then the UK starts getting pissy, so yeah. Either way, let's set all the research going, shall we? Let's not be too imaginative. Let's go basic machine tools. Construction 1, and yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be very imaginative. When does anybody actually do anything other than those first 3 texts? Right, so over here we just got all the army ones. Yep, we got the Air Force ones, we got that, we got infrastructure, and we can add ourselves some civilian factories and the like. We can get a research slot there, a research slot there. We really do want to get this communism ball rolling as fast as possible though. Oh, we can get rubber. That's cool. And then, yeah, atomics. So, yeah, let's first of all abandon neutrality immediately. That removes the spirit of neutral foreign policy. Here we go. Join faction tension limit. Yeah. We'll remove that. In Svensk Tiger. If Sweden is to be like a tiger on the prowl, then those who spy on us must not know what we do. Is that like a thing? Is Sweden known to have like a tiger... I don't know, spirit animal? I just didn't realise that was a thing. Last time I checked, you didn't find tigers in Sweden. But, hey, again, what do I know, man? We've got all these unassigned divisions. Right, okay, let's sort these dudes out. Okay, of course, since 1.5, we got the new Field Marshal General system, which is kind of funky. Hello, we got all interesting generals. Okay, we've got one Field Marshal, and we've got one general here. He's good at attack. Winter attrition as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll grab this dude. Let's sort the army out. Okay. Let's send them all to go... Let's send them all to go irritate Denmark for a while. Send them all down there. Garrison that area. Yeah, sure. And then just get y'all... Oh yeah, exercises now on the battle plan. thing. I'm going to have to get used to it. I have played a couple of games since the new update, but I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes. We've also got the command power up here, which is going to grow very, very slowly. But hey, what can you do? So let's sort our production out first. Okay, so we're producing artillery support equipment, infantry equipment. That's okay. That's fine, actually. There's nothing wrong with that. We are producing submarines, though. I'm not so sure we're going to have much use for submarines. First, we're not going to do much naval stuff. Our first target's going to be Denmark. And really, we're just going to need destroyers to cover the crossing here. I think we have a bigger navy than Denmark anyway. And then we're going to be going after Germany. So, we're not going to be fighting a commerce war with anyone. So, I don't think submarines are actually going to be particularly helpful. You know, we'll finish the one that it's building. Yeah, okay, we'll build one more of them. But then we'll stick the rest of them on destroyers. But yeah, that's not a priority. How big is our navy right now? Let's have a look at that. Hello, we've got like 5 different flotillas. Okay, we've got 9 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 6 destroyers, and 10 submarines. That's pretty good, actually. That's a pretty sizable navy, not gonna lie. Oh, I meant to select all of them and move them somewhere. I'm not used to controls. I've been playing too much XCOM 2. I mean, I say that too much. I played a small amount while recovering from exams and revising. Right. First things first, we probably need more civilian factories. Yeah, we've got a fair few though, to be honest. Sweden's not terrible. Though manpower is a big issue. Yeah, don't tell me we've got low manpower. Trust me, I know. I assume our logistics are pretty terrible. They're alright, actually. Let's have a look at our infantry divisions. Sorry about this, guy. I've got to look at all the different things. Okay, infantry divisions could be worse. Could be much, much worse. Okay. I think we're alright. What are these ones? Are these like garrison divisions? Okay. Right. Let's grab all the garrison divisions and change their template to this one. We don't need garrison divisions anymore. There we go. Change it to that. Get you all over there. Get you training. Insufficient resources, it's just oil. We're not going to waste civilian factories on that. We're going to use our civilian factories to build more civilian factories because that's meta and funky. And there we go. Let's do that. And we're off! Ah, the winds of revolution already blow in Sweden. Sweden? Again, I don't really know. Does Sweden really have a characteristic accent? I'm sure it does. But my only knowledge of Swedish is just watching PewDiePie when I was 12. So, okay, so we've got some close air support, we've got some fighters, and we've got some naval bombers. Okay, so we're not completely incapable. I seem to remember that it was the Swedish that actually pioneered dive bombing. The Swedish were pretty damn good when it came to aircraft tactics and the like. But I guess, you know, with them not actually going to war, staying neutral, they could sort of do what they wanted. So, does Finland hate us? No, they don't hate us. And Norway likes us. Okay. So, as I said, the plan, we're not going to go to war with Norway, which would have been like my first port of call, because we can unify with them. So that's not going to really raise world tension much. As I said though, we've got the choice between Finland and Denmark. Now Finland, it would look nicer, for sure. But I mean, look at this, we've got tons of resources already. Hello, remilitarization of the Rhineland, abandon neutrality! Wonderful. Let's revoke this and then grab that. And then, yeah, start getting the communism support. So yeah, let's revoke the Airland Convention. Is that how you pronounce it? Airland? Airland? I'm going to have so many people tell me in the comments, but I'm bulk recording, so I'm not even going to know that that's wrong until like 10 episodes down the line. Okay, so the Airland Convention, which was signed in 1921, has given Finland the ownership of the Airland Islands. Okay, the majority of the population is Swedish, and historically the islands are part of our territory. We can defy the League of Nations ruling and revoke the convention to reclaim the islands for Sweden. Why did we give Sweden that? Okay, I probably should know more about Scandinavian history before I started this playthrough. But, oh well, what are we going to do? But yeah, so first of all, we get aluminium from invading Denmark, which we have basically none of. We have 3 there, but we've got like tons of the resources that we would get from invading Finland, and it would look nice. It would give us lovely borders if we took Finland. We'd have all of Scandinavia, and I'm not ruling out invading it later on, but Denmark, strategic wise, is way more important. And that also allows us to literally control the entrance into the Baltic Sea. So, yeah. When it comes to strategic thinking, Denmark's going to be a much better bet. I'll keep you guys exercising. Yeah, we have literally no manpower. So, what's our current manpower law? Volunteer only? Yeah, it is volunteer only, yeah. So I think we're going to go down the... Hello, we've got decisions available. This is new in 1.5. I haven't got Waking the Tiger, actually, for China and Japan. But of course, the Cornflakes update gave us all of this stuff. So we can get improved working conditions. No. We can ban fascism, ban communism, institute press censorship. We don't want to do any of those. No. And then, of course, we've got the make peace, not war stuff down here. So propose peace, conditional surrender, and restore the status quo. But we'll just continue. We're not going to be making any decisions anytime soon. We're just going to stockpile that political power. And hello, the Spanish Civil War! Nationalist Spain declared war on Spain. And we've got our mechanical engineering. Awesome. Let's just grab the next one. Research time minus 3%. Very, very important. It was fun when we played as Spain, wasn't it? It was a good game. I was very annoyed when the game froze. We had that bug. I really did want to turn on the axis, and we could have had... We literally controlled like half the globe as Spain. It was really, really fun. This game is going to be a hell of a lot more difficult than that. Sweden is, yeah, a lot less powerful than Spain. Spain, once you've sort of drag it out of the Civil War and everything, it can be pretty damn powerful. That's for sure. But anyway, oh, let's name this. What do Swedish people like? Oh, I don't know. I didn't stockpile enough racist jokes for this playthrough. I really should have. Hello, we can modify the government. Oh my god, what am I saying? We can step up to limited conscription. We can do that without increasing world tension or becoming communist or anything. I think that might be worth doing. With the amount of resources we have, we're going to stick on the export focus. We could also step it up. No, we can't step up our mobilization at all. No, don't worry about that. We have to have war support for that. And we have literally no war support. I do like the new war support stability mechanics, though. They're pretty sweet. It's much better than just national unity. But, yeah, do we want to do that? Yeah, it'll allow us to start training new troops. So let's step it up to limited conscription. Do we seriously still have 0 manpower? What? We just increased our manpower laws and we have still got 0 manpower. Oh god. Sweden revokes the Airland Convention. It was signed in 1921 when Sweden and Finland agreed to let the islands remain within Finnish sovereignty with a large degree of autonomy. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well there we go. Right, SKP coalition government. After the convention has been revoked, the SAP is split. Form a coalition government with the SKP communists to take power. Wonderful. Awesome. We have an election in 36. So hopefully that will allow us to flip pretty quickly. We already have a sizable communist party as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, I thought our manpower situation would be quite dire as Sweden. I didn't realise it would be quite this dire. But my oh my, it really is. It really, really is. We just don't have any manpower. Fighting strength 30%. It's got 81% manpower in most of these divisions. Yikes. No wonder they're also green. Look at them. Ugh. This is terrible. Still, let's combine our navies actually. Let's sort the navy out. All destroyers, all heavy cruisers. Let's put it all in one big fleet and sort all this out. We're just on pause in the meantime. Oh, hello, basic machine tools. Wonderful. We can get ourselves concentrated industry. So, yeah, we're going to have to go for mobile warfare and build lots of tanks and make our manpower go about as far as we physically can because, yeah, we're going to struggle otherwise. So, repair priority medium. We're going to have... What's my split off? Say no, enabled. There we go. We got any admirals? Capital ship armor, spotting chance. Yeah, we'll go for him. He seems like a knight. Look at his hat. Look at his hat. He looks wonderful. But we'll keep them in port for now. Cool. Oh, I didn't actually name this, did I? Hello. Parliamentary altercations. Following the announcement of the new policy, unofficial allegiances seem to have formed in the last months across party lines. Hello. They've chosen to challenge parts of the government, which has led to several altercations. This has led Prime Minister Hansson to get involved in the situation. The government now stands before the decision to accommodate either the populists and thus silence them for the time being, or to show its strength and address the public directly. Accommodate the left! There we go. Oh, hello, we have 3 dockyards. Oh, that's because we finished the submarines. We also probably finished the destroyers, didn't we? Right. Should we just build more Destroyer 2s? Destroyer 2 is pretty good, and we just sort of need to bulk up the Navy. Heavy cruiser wise, yeah, we have 9. So having a bunch more destroyers really couldn't hurt. It would just help us cover more, I don't want to say ground, cover more ocean. Yeah. Although I have seen a video which says that literally destroyers and any ship smaller than a battleship is actually useless in Heart of Iron 4. The naval balance is so off, which is why they're creating the new DLC, Man the Guns, to just fix the horrendously broken naval combat. But we need to just bulk up the Navy for now. Just have more ships so we can cover more ground. Right, before any more goddamn events happen, let's actually just name all of these. Hello. Where are all our destroyers and stuff being... Okay. You go there. Okay, cool. Right, let's combine these fleets. And then let's actually name the fleet something. Right. Karlskrona Avdelningen. Yep, that's probably Swedish. I can't speak Swedish, so let's just call it. Do they like? I know they like IKEA in Sweden. That's like the only racist slur I really have for them. They're just sort of nice people, aren't they? And PewDiePie came from Sweden, so yeah, they must be pretty chill. I really can't think of a name for it. We'll just call it the Baltic Boys. There we go. Boom, Baltic Boys, and then these guys are the Denmark dudes, because they're going to invade Denmark. There we go, problem solved. Named! You have been officially named. How do we have... Oh, there we go. Oh, there was some manpower for a second. Some more people turned 18 and we conscripted them. Oh, well. Yeah, we really just had 0 manpower. I knew it would be bad as Sweden. We've got a hell of a lot of resources and decent industry, but just nobody lives in Sweden. Well, you can really blame them. I mean, it's pretty cold, but still, man. Come on, Sweden ain't that bad. Oh, well. Hello, 3 civilian factories. We built our other civilian factory. That's nice. Let's just keep building them, actually, because we're going to need to trade for a lot of resources. Not, obviously, iron and stuff. We're exporting probably a crap ton. How much are we exporting? Yeah, quite a lot, which is giving us a bunch of extra stuff, which is very nice. I assume we'll be exporting most of our iron ore and stuff to Germany like they did in reality. But, yeah, we're going to have to import a lot of oil and the like, which we'll probably have to get from the Soviets. But that'll be alright, because we'll be friends with the Soviets. Germany's going to be our first target after Denmark. So, yeah, we have to actually get an army before then, though. And for that, we actually need people to be in our army, which right now isn't really happening. Right. Let's start researching some decent actual weapons. Oh, hello. We actually have Swedish stuff in the tech tree. I don't know why I didn't expect that to happen, but hey, look at that. We actually got Swedish tanks. Swedish tanks are actually pretty good, aren't they? I see a lot of things about Swedish tanks. I remember they got added to World of Tanks recently, not that I'd play it. But yeah, Sweden's got some pretty decent stuff, even though it never entered the war. I know they've got that really funky tank later on that doesn't actually... It can't move its gun. The tank pivots in order to aim the gun. It's got like crazy suspension. I've forgotten what it's called. But yeah. Prickin'. There's a tank called the Prick. Alright. Clearly, okay, I'm assuming that means something different in Swedish, but... Right, let's continue. Oh, we needed to sort out our production, so this went straight into the Baltic Boys. There we go. All the destroyers get built straight into the Baltic Boys fleet. Right, so we have some cavalry... 1 cavalry division. Okay, cool. Hello! The king takes on communists. Hello, the king is a vocal and fierce dislike of Bolshevism. Has gathered the people outside the keep to publicly announce that he immediately suspends all his governmental duties in order to fight the coalition government. Hello. The fight for the nation's support has just begun, however it still looks like the communists are making significant gains. Since the convention was revoked, we must crush the elites! Right, I assume we have to wait until we have, 45% support for the commies. Right, so now we can either get working on this. That gives us armor technology. We've got winter equipment. That's pretty nice. Oh. Land doctrine. It's all just research bonuses. Okay. We don't get any manpower bonuses from any of that. This gives us construction speed of sort of strategic-y stuff, but not factories. Oh, hello! Home Guard. Critical population 2.5%. Oh, nice. Those are very nice. We don't need them just yet, though. More than anything, we just need to add some infrastructure and get some more factories going. Yeah, we need world tension. Well, not for these ones, but yeah, we need to get ourselves some factories first. And I would also very much like to, yeah, we can't get this until there's actually world tension. So I would very much like to go for this research slot now that we are becoming communists. So let's rush for that. I mean, not really rushing for it because it's a really long way away, but hey, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Hello! Oh, the war in Ethiopia ended. Okay, that's earlier than I've seen Italy do it most times. Most of the time, they'll just be stuck there for for a whole year or so. The Italian Ethiopian War is really quite interesting. The Ethiopians were literally defending against Italian tanks with bows and arrows. Literal bows and arrows. Those people have balls of steel. Not that Italian tanks were particularly good. Like, you've seen the L3 tankette. It's just adorable. The Italian tanks are just so terrible in World War II. The later ones actually were semi decent. By later ones, I mean the ones that never went into production or ever had like more than 2 prototypes built before the war ended. Hello! Election! Communists in government? Hello. The communist movement in Sweden, fueled by broad dissatisfaction among the working class and radical trends among academics, has grown large enough to lead to the formation of several parties. One of these has gained some considerable support in the current election. Oh yeah, because we just had an election, didn't we? Awesome. Okay. Rather reform than revolution. There we go. This is actually a pretty peaceful exchange of power. Not gonna lie. We can't up this again, can we? No. We are going to need extensive conscription though, that's for sure. Yeah. We're probably going to have to go to scraping the barrel at some point because we just have no manpower. Oh, hello. No, we do have manpower now. That's nice. Okay, pretty cool. We probably don't need to up it for a little while then. We would have to be fascist or communist though, so we'll leave that for now. Right, political advisor. Political power gain, that could be pretty useful. We've got a war industrialist, military factory, and dockyard construction speed. That's very, very useful. Or we can get civilian factories, infrastructure, and refinery increase. Could grab ourselves a communist dude. Oh, you can actually make yourself monarchist. That's quite interesting. Let's have a look at the focus tree quickly. Could you actually go on? Oh, you can! Okay, yeah, so you can actually, you don't have to go fascist, communist, or democratic. You can actually just go monarchist, which is quite interesting. I like that. But looking at this, I think we're going to want to probably get a silent workhorse for now, because we're going to need a lot of political power going commie. And the earlier you get this, then the sooner you can get all the rest of them. So we'll grab ourselves a silent workhorse. We don't really need a communist revolutionary right now, immediately. What's our change in daily changes plus 0.0? Yeah, we're already increasing quite a bit. We don't need him just yet, so we'll grab ourselves a silent workhorse. There we go. Get us some more political power. Start making some changes around here. No divisions of basic training. Aha! That's because we actually have manpower now. Not much, but some. But we still have a ridiculous deficit of infantry equipment, so yeah, we're not going to be training any new divisions for quite some time. Yeah, we need some military factories actually. Once we've finished our current civilian factory, I'm going to get building them. We've almost finished it actually, so yeah. Northern Railways, lovely. I believe with the new update, increasing infrastructure actually gives you more resources from an area, which is quite nice. So, We can get one civilian factory, and then research bonus for industry, and 2 military factories, or we can just go for... What does this require? This requires finance state-owned enterprises. Yeah, so we'll just keep going for the research slot. That's quite important. And there we are. This is going rather nicely, isn't it? What's Germany doing at the moment? Anti-Comintern Pact. Alright, it's still 1936, isn't it? To be fair, this communism thing's happening a lot faster than I thought. But it's probably to do with having the unique focus tree, which is quite nice. I think maybe after this series, I would like to do to play as a major nation again. Once they go on sale, it would be quite nice. Hello, we've got 3 civilian factories. Let's sort that out and get ourselves some military factories up in this business. There we go. Build one there, build one there, build one there, build 3. That'd be nice.